But one thing I can tell you is that in your waiting season, God is showing himself to you. He's showing you who he is. He's showing you who you are. And he is showing the person that you're meant to be with who he is as well. It's a lot of preparation in the waiting season. There are a lot of things that are actually happening behind the scenes that you have no idea about, but it's needed. One of the things that God told me is that sometimes we use relationships to fix our brokenness. We use relationships to fix the emptiness and the brokenness in our hearts. We use it so that we don't feel empty and alone. And we're trying to heal something by using a person. What God has revealed to me and what I've experienced myself is that when someone enters into the picture, you're not going to be automatically healed. Even if you meet such a good person, that person is going to disappoint you at some point in their lives, and you're going to have to deal with those emotions again. And I think that one of the things that God wants us to do in our season of singleness and preparation is to heal. You may think that you don't need healing. You may think you're ready to go, but you're not. You have so much things inside of you, emotional baggages, fear of abandonment, fear of rejections, idolatry of relationship, idolatry of marriage, using someone or relationship to kind of like be a band-aid for a wound that you actually need to confront and deal with and heal. Those are the things that you have to do in your season of singleness. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to be whole. You're going to have to feel okay without that person and without that relationship. Because if you don't, when that person comes, you're going to put a weight on this person that they're not meant to carry. Yeah, the season of singleness and waiting season, it might have been hard, but it is not a wasted season. It is a preparation season. Without the season of singleness, you're not going to be ready for the marriage, for the covenant that God has for you. I want to read to you Psalm 105, verse 19. It says, "Until the time came to fulfill his dreams, the Lord tested Joseph's character." So when God gave you a dream, he gave you a dream. He gave you a vision for your life, for your future. And then what? He asked you to do something. He will test your obedience and he will test your patience. Those two things. He will test your obedience and he will test your patience. Sometimes people think, oh, God gave me a dream and a vision of my future. I'm going to be this, that. When Joseph had that vision of his brothers bowing down, what happened the next day? The complete opposite. He was thrown into the pit. He was sold into slavery. Because right after the vision comes the testing. So when you're in a season of testing and trials, it's not because the vision is not correct. It's not because God is a liar. It's because you're already in a season of being tested. You're already in a season of being prepared for the vision that God has for you. Your character has to be developed because without the right character, you cannot sustain the dream and the fulfillment of the vision that God has for you.